Now there was an Australian rugby player who was nicknamed Mr. Nobody. His name was John Eales, but he was called Mr. Nobody because nobody is perfect. And John Eales used to train harder than anybody else. After everybody else had finished their session, he would continue to practice kicking the ball. This is something that Jonnie Wilkinson, player for England, was also known for doing, working very, very hard and getting up way earlier than anybody else or staying on later and just training and having such a high level of perfection that he ended up getting incredible results. There's something really psychologically interesting about people that have this level of excellence and take what they do up to this kind of extent. The reason why there is something so incredible about it is that as human beings, we have an amazing propensity to conform to the group, because we want to belong, we want to seem to be the same, and to do something different reduces the impact of the team or the group. So there was an experiment done in the 70s and repeated many, many times called the Asch Conformity experiment. Asch spelled A-S-C-H. And in the Asch Conformity experiment, they got a group of people, all of them were planted there apart from one. And all the plants gave a wrong answer to some obvious questions. And the person, unbeknownst to him, thought that everybody else was just the same as him. And so they would often conform by also giving the wrong answer when they knew full well that it was wrong. So one of the tests that they did was to get people to say which two lines are of the same length. And because the rest of the group were giving the wrong answer, 35% of the time the subject would say the wrong answer as well, for two reasons. One, because they might doubt that their answer, they might doubt their own reality. They start to believe, get distorted. They think, no, but the majority can't think one thing and I think another. I must be wrong. So they doubt their own senses. Or two, because they don't want to stick their head out and be different. And that drive to not be different and to conform and to be part of the group and to belong and to do things in the same way, which is for teenagers is called peer pressure, but it really is about community and belonging, does make it all the more impressive when somebody sticks their head out and their head above the parapet and does or says something different from everybody else. So my message today is to think about what is it that is really important to us, that we really believe in, that we may ruffle a few feathers, we may make a few waves by doing or commenting on, but if we are to do or say things that are important to us, we are actually honouring our own beliefs, we are being true to ourselves, and in that way we can get excellence. So that's my thought for the day. Go out, say what you believe. Don't worry about ruffling a few feathers. As long as you're doing it with a good heart and with the highest intention for everybody, it's important to go and do what you believe in if you want to be the excellent person that you are.